Leonid Radvinsky, owner of OnlyFans, has died at the age of 43. 43 is really young, by the way, to die. Chat, you know how I feel about OnlyFans too. Like, you know, like the list of problems I have with them is very long. Everything from exploitation of women, lying about the income that you're gonna make, leading, you know, young, stupid, impressionable women to believe if you just show your hole, you'll instantly be a millionaire. Like, I don't like it. I've been very vocal about this. I don't care if you as a woman want to go do it and be an OF creator. Knock yourself out, go ahead. But I do have a problem with the business model as a whole, because I think it's intentionally misleading. However, all that being said, literally yesterday we were talking about Redditors being unhinged psychopaths and mocking the death of Chuck Norris. I'm not gonna scroll down and read all these comments because I know what I'm gonna see if I do, right? Like, a lot of people don't like this guy. And the reasons, by the way, actually, they go a lot deeper than just hating OF in general. He was also, I believe it's called APAC. Yeah, American Israel Public Affairs Committee. That was it, yeah. He was their largest donor. There's a lot of people that don't like Israel on both sides of the political spectrum, so that just like adds another layer to this that I'm not gonna touch at all, just for the record. The bottom line being, with all that, I don't agree with mocking the dead. It makes me feel icky. It feels wrong. I grew up differently. Maybe that's just my woman empathy talking. But then there are people that will argue that this guy is truly and genuinely evil. And you know what? Maybe they're right. But just based off of his business practices alone, that is absolutely a possibility. But I don't feel like comfortable personally making that judgment call. But what I am interested in talking about on stream is like these side conversations that are happening around his death. If not him, someone would have done it. Yeah, sure. I can believe that. Someone always gonna fill that spot. So I saw this too. This OF milady. She says, apparently he died from cancer. Regardless, I'm glad he's no longer able to take from our earnings to continue funding Israel's genocide. You know what? This is fucking crazy. This is such a self-own, and it really demonstrates like this performative nature of retards on social media. I don't think I can even click her profile, but like, hear me out. Like, this is kind of a self-own, I'm not gonna lie. Like, what are we doing? So, again, I was clicking around and I also saw this from the same lady. And this is from a month ago, roundabout. And she says, reminder that Israel is committing a genocide in Gaza while the world cowardly stands by and does nothing to stop them. Our leaders should not get to live peacefully as if they are not funding the massacre of innocent people. Do not stop demanding freedom and peace for Palestine. Do you see the problem here? Do you understand what's going on here? I literally just talked about it. People like this love to wag their finger and preach to you about their ideals, right? They love to try and woke scold you and tell you you should be doing more, right? You should be protesting. You should be raising your voice for the current thing, right? But at the end of the day, she had absolutely zero fucking problem working for a company that was directly supporting Israel. And not just supporting Israel, but literally the #1 donor to the APAC. What? Not like, you know, not top 10, not top 100. number one. Number one. Like, they're the most performative, disgusting, hypocritical people. And it's the exact reason nobody should ever take them seriously when they virtue signal like this. No, I'm serious. It's insane. Findom $66 DM fee. That's what you guys are focusing on. I didn't even see that. Oh my god, that's in her bio. That's crazy. Yeah, $66 for Findom. Also go to OnlyFans. Oh, and then I saw this too. I was snooping around a little bit. This was 3 days before. Fuck guys, fuck Trump, fuck Israel, free Palestine. Okay. You know the crazy part about this is she's posting this for OnlyFans traffic. The levels of like the hypocrisy go so deep here. Like, think about this for like 2 seconds. She's virtue signaling on Twitter about a current thing to get attention, which she then uses to funnel that attention that she's getting on here to her OF. Where that OF money is then used to fund and help the country that she's actively campaigning against online. Make it make sense! Say the line, Bart! Say the line! No, I don't know what to say. It's all these, like, rules for thee and not for me. Like, it always has been. Do you guys remember when these retards were, like, boycotting McDonald's because of the Israel-Palestine war, too? Do you remember when they were canceling people? Including their own side, by the way. Not just, like, opposers or, like, the enemy or whatever. For eating McDonald's. You can't get your big arch. And keep in mind, it wasn't even like McDonald's was directly funding Israel too. They were mad because of like a second or like third order effect of like McDonald's business practices somehow supporting Israel. These fucking retards will unironically try to ruin your life for eating fast food that they don't agree with. Oh my god, it's so funny. While they themselves are working and promoting a company, OnlyFans, that directly and aggressively, by the way, gives money that results in the death of the people that they're pretending to care about on all over Twitter. Like, you genuinely, you don't hate these people enough. They're so hypocritical. Did they try to do the same with Coca Pepsi? Yeah, and Starbucks. I remember Niji Sanji, one of the livers, was getting cancels because she ordered Starbucks on stream and her entire fan base was like eating her alive and she had to apologize. And then the apology wasn't good enough and they were shitting on her anyway. Yeah, like, it wasn't it Scarlet that it happened to? But anyway, it happened. It's fucking ridiculous. Was it Yuki? Maybe it was both. I think that happened multiple times with McDonald's. Yeah, whatever it was just ridiculous. So, another one. Another post has hit the building chat. So, actually imagine watching a terrible Star Wars show on Disney as a grown adult. Imagine being a Zionist watching this show. What happened yesterday in Gorbo's unprovoked genocide? So, they quote retweeted and said, "Oh, did that hit a little close to home? Imagine being a grown adult with anti-woke in your bio and beefing with a random Star Wars account on Twitter. Ah, also, I noticed you didn't deny the Zionist part. Anyway, free Palestine." It's just embarrassing, really. Like, completely and utterly allergic to accountability. They'll do these, like, insane mental gymnastics all day to justify their actions and pretend they're serious. It's pathetic, genuinely. So, I also found this. This was quite funny. See what happens to men who contribute to the exploitation of women. Wait a minute. Wait. Whoa. is this fucking bait post, man? Like, up until 5 minutes ago, everyone constantly defended OnlyFans. Like, I thought the whole thing about OnlyFans is that it's quote-unquote like empowering women. I thought it was like helping loosen the grip of the patriarchy or whatever the fuck. Like, what happened to sex work is real work, right? Yeah, women's empowerment. Yeah, what happened to that? Is this implying that cancer was a divine punishment bestowed upon his craft for crimes against women? I mean, I think it's a bait post, but I could be wrong. I don't know, man. Wait a minute. I see what's happening. I see what's happening here. How life would be without men on Earth. The definition of white men mediocrity. What the frick? Dude, this is just a man-hating account. Yeah, okay. We insult men while also keeping our fathers in mind. Don't worry. Yeah. How women's lives actually look like without men. The men in my mentions ripping that hair off to prove that they matter. You don't. Women are happier without you. Dude, yeah, it's a man-hating account. Never mind. And it's not even blue checkmarked either. It's false alarm, chat. False alarm. False alarm. Yeah, it's not even a blue checkmark. They just really do hate men. Follow it for content? You think so? I should follow this clown? I don't even want to. Where are they from? Italy. Oh shit. Okay, I thought it was gonna be a huge bait account. Know them out. I'm kidding. Okay. That's one sad way to live. Yeah, hating and gooning and hating type shit. Whether you agree with it or not, he helped millions of creators build lives they never thought were possible. I'm gonna press X to doubt here, bro. Everyone's seen the OF wealth disparity chart, bro. If I remember correctly, the percentage of OF creators that made more than, like, I think it was 100K or 200K total across their entire OF career is like only 1%. A few thousand? How many OnlyFans creators are there? 4.6 million. So 1% of that is 46,000? Or is it 4,600? No, it's 46,000. Yeah. 50K. Yeah, we could round it up to 50K. Yeah, 50K people. That's like what? A small stadium? Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's millions. It's definitely it's a number, but it's not in the millions, brother. It is not. That is crazy work. So there's like, yeah, there's like 4.6 million total creators. So 1% of that is 46,000 have made 100K total. That's not 100K a year, chat. That's 100K total. So like if you did it for 5 years, you got 100K. That's not per year. It would have taken them years to make. Like their yearly salaries could be as low as like 20 or 30K. So yeah, like I don't know. OnlyFans didn't help millions of creators fund their like dream life or quit their day job. Most of these people have like day jobs. It helped like a handful of people out of millions. Like basically like a football stadium worth of people. And again, it confounds me how many dumb women will just spew like this blatant propaganda for OnlyFans. And she has incentive for it too. Because she's got a lot of followers. She's probably like a popular creator. This was a side hustle at best for most. Yeah, you wouldn't quit your day job if you're making 20K. Yeah, it's just a great, like, little supplementary, like, money. Yeah. It's a good cash for non-US people. Yeah, I'm sure it is. It's probably a good side hustle, but in America, you'd have to be making a substantial amount of money to quit your day job. Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's insane. And then people are just like, yeah, I'm happy he's dead. I'm like, Jesus, man. Like, I'm not gonna cry about this guy dying, but like, jeez. 91% chance you get fired from your day job if they find out. Yeah, depending on what your job is. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna say anything. You guys can have your opinion, but you know. What is this? Oh, wait. What is this? What? New study. This is from last year. New study, men spend $48 on OnlyFans models, but only 4.2% of subscribers pay. Top 0.1% of OnlyFans creators capture 76% of the revenue with an average of $146,000. Oh my god, that's insane. Millions, Alana. Yeah, I don't know about the millions part, man. This is a good find. How did you find this? Wow. 146. They spent the top 0.1. You're gonna say like wealth disparity? This is wealth disparity. That's insane. Checks out if you think about it. No, it's insane. Like, genuinely. I didn't even know it was this bad. The majority pay nothing. For success, it's crucial to find and retain those willing to pay. How do you find, like, people? Like, what do you do? The remaining 99.9% share just 24%. Competition is fierce and the top is the elite. Oh my god. Man, the ruling class of OnlyFans. Stream on Twitch? I don't know, man. I guess. Impact of whales. Only 0.01% of subscribers, whales, generate 20% of the revenue. That's what they bank on in video games too, with like free to play. These generous users are gold for creators. They need to be found and retained. Yeah, it's like a fucking whale out in the ocean. I remember when the meta for web creators was Twitch, when Amaranth was used to be #1. Yeah, then they cracked down on it a little bit. Weekend accounts account for 29.7%. Subscribers are more likely to spend on those days, making the best time for promotions and content. Yeah, because you're at home! You're at home that day! You're not at work! You're too tired to jerk off. When you come home on Thursday night, you're too tired. But then on Friday, you're like, I gotta goon. Yeah. Do a little jerk and jerk. Yeah, you gotta make some jerky. That's crazy. Wow. This graph is something else. That's crazy. 76% of the revenue. Yeah. I just got here, we're already good and jorking. Yep, we're already ready. She made a new video today, and today is payday. Wait, don't people usually get paid on Friday? Wait, that makes so much sense!
I'm gonna come.
Wait a minute! No! It's Friday's payday! That's why Saturday, Sunday's a good time to promote. Yes indeed. It's all coming together. No pun intended. That's right. It is Friday, my dudes. It's time to spooge. Yeah, and then they have the audacity to say, like, yeah, we've had millions. Yeah, gee, I wonder if this chick is promoting it, is part of OnlyFans anyway. I actually kind of want to check. Give me one moment. Obviously, I can't pull it up on stream just in case. Lava X Grill. More of me. More of me. Can I click it? Please? OnlyFans. There we go. Can I see her... What is it called? Not her butt, no. Can I see if she's a top earner? Aw, man. I can't see if she's a top earner. I'll just assume she is. You know, Alana wants to see a woman naked? Nah. That's disgusting. Wants to know if she's a top? No! No! Honkers. Anyway, I saw that, thought it was funny. Glad we could talk about it. Can you see how many people are subscribed and stuff? No, I don't think you can. I think you can on Fansly. Like, you can see if they're the top if they're the top in the top leaderboard for that month or something. Alright, enough talking about freaking women showing their titties for a Big Mac.